YouTube. I would like to show you guys how to record some guitar in FL Studio. Because I have not seen very many videos of it being done in I don't know. I haven't seen very many videos of it being done. The usual DAWs that people are using are like Reaper and Cubase and Logic Pro and all this other stuff. But you can actually record metal guitar with a mic and put it all together as a song in FL Studio. And I'll show you kind of the way that I go about doing that. And the first thing we kind of need to cover is, I want to say, the audio settings. That's really a good place to start. So it's going to look weird, but the way that I have this set up, I'm having to capture the audio from FL Studio, but I will go over what you need to have set for it to work properly. So we're going into audio settings now. And the first thing you want to do is select your audio interface. You will need, just audio interface. So I have a Focusrite USB, and I would select it. That would be my main audio card, my main audio driver while I'm recording. And the next thing you'd want to do is pick a track and your BPM. So you can hear kind of how you can set a BPM right here. So this is 130. Oh, let me turn the bass off. This is 130 BPM. And you would actually use that to stay in time. Every time you hear it restart, that's kind of like how you're going to stay in time. You just want to follow that. And you can speed it up right here. We can go all the way to like 200. I really recommend understanding how a metronome works if you're going to be tracking instruments and putting together a song, because a metronome is kind of like a cheat sheet. It's going to keep you in time as long as you're playing along with the beat. And to turn the metronome off, you click it. To turn it on, you click it. You can change the metronome by right-clicking it. You can turn it into a hi-hat. A hi-hat. You can turn it into a beep. And you can also change it to a cowbell. And I think you can see why I used the tick. So that's how the metronome works. The second thing I think would be good to talk about is getting your audio interface into the DAW, capturing your instrument with the track. So we want to click on the mixing console right here. And I usually use track 10, but I'm going to use track 11 today. So it's not set up, but if it was set up, let me see if I can do it real quick. We're going to lose audio, but just look at what I'm doing. So we're about to lose audio. That's my audio interface. I'm selecting it. Now it will pop up here. So we may not have lost audio just now, but either way, I would either use input 1 or input 2 because my audio interface has 2 inputs, and I will pop it up on the screen right there. And yeah, so it's in input 2. I would click input 2, and now my audio interface is capturing my voice. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing. I'm going to change this to none. And I'm going back into, dang, I forgot which, there it is. Yes. Now we should be capturing the audio from FL Studio. So that's how you get the track in there, and you can change the level of what you want to record at. I wouldn't do any panning until you've already recorded your track. And now we are in the song that I have recorded. And as you can see here, there's a lot going on, but it's actually really simple. So what I have here is a drum track, which I will solo. I'll take the metronome off. And I'm cutting the metronome off now. Now it's just a drum track. Okay, so what I actually did is I recorded one guitar over that track. And I doubled the guitar. I recorded that guitar. Now I doubled it down here. Now I have two guitars, and they are coming out of my left and right speaker. Grab the wheel, click it and pull it down. Okay, here's the guitar that I panned right. Okay, two guitars together. And now with drums. And my computer may lose its mind, but I will try to demonstrate it anyway. But you can see how that works. There is a couple of EQ cuts that I have made on these guitars, and I will show you right here. There is a high pass filter on them and a low pass, and however you want. There's no right way to do it. This is the way I have this set because I have a bass in here that is completely eating the low end. This is the way I want this guitar to sound. So to get a parametric EQ on the track, you click it, you go to this little tab, you click it, and then you just find the parametric EQ 2. You click on it, and now the EQ is enabled on the track. If you wanted to cut it off, there's like a little light bulb or a tube down here. You just click it. So you can hear that two of them did not sound very good. So I'm going to take this off. And now we're just going to mess around with one EQ. Okay? You can change the sound however you want. You're literally molding the sound. So listen to the examples. This one set an accompaniment with it, so they will work together. So that's kind of how. Was that really where that was at? There we go. Okay. As you go further into the track, you will see that I have multiple guitar parts, which I have recorded, such as here, there's 2 guitars. Here, there's 4 guitars. These 2 are melodies, and these 2 are rhythms. This is the rhythm. And I'm going to cut the drums off, but here's the rhythm. You can hear it now. Alright, I'm going to add the melodies on top of it. bass. And my computer is really going to crap out, but I will add drums. I'm not used to screen recording and all this stuff, but you'll be able to hear with drums. Anyways, I'll go to a more complex part, which is down here. This is the guitar solo, and there's two rhythms here, two melodies. There's a rhythm and two guitars panned left and right, and I will demonstrate that. Okay, and I want to add the metronome on there so you guys can really hear how the metronome is in time with the music. It may be off a tad, but for the most part, the metronome will follow the music. So, I feel like we covered a good bit, and I will show you how to get a drum track into FL Studio. So we are using pattern 1 right here. It's the first pattern. This means it's the first drum section that I added in the pattern, and I'll try to explain that now. When you click on this, this is where all your patterns are. This is pattern 1. Here's pattern 2, here's pattern 3, pattern 4, pattern 5. These are all different drums that I've added. I only use 6 presets of drums, or samples of drums. So EZdrummer is a VST, and the way that it works is you would click on this add button, and you would find EZdrummer in your VSTs. You would double click it. Basically, it's a virtual instrument. You double click it, and it'll add it in here. And then you find it, you double click it again. Oh, it popped up and it ran away. There it is. So here's the EZdrummer, and this is what I use for all the drums. So what you would do is you would browse in the drum samples that you have, and I'll just go to metal, and I'll just click verse, and so what you do is once you find the drum track that you want to use, you would simply grab it and you would drag it over here into EZdrummer and drop it. And when you drop it, it will create a sample, and you can see it right here. And there's the drums. You can click right here and you can hear them. So it's just virtual clicks, but somebody has already tracked them and then recorded them and turned them into a MIDI file, and then you just click the MIDI file and drag it and drop it here, and that's pretty much it. So I think that about covers everything. The recording guitar part is a little complicated, but you would simply, after you've put your track in there and you've got it armed, I would say, you would just simply click the record button and then the space bar. Nothing was enabled to record, but if you have this 3.2 clicked beforehand, it's going to give you the metronome clicks before the recording starts. If you do not have it clicked, it's just going to start the recording. If you have it clicked, it's going to give you time to prepare. So that's very useful. See? It kind of gives you a second to get ready for the recording. And thank you very much for watching the video. Hopefully this, comes out okay. I have 100 subscribers now, which is awesome. And thanks for watching. I might redo this because I don't think it was that good. But I've already redone it once. I may redo it again. All right, you guys have a good one, and thanks for watching.